drive, so car dealerships, come at me. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. 5 minutes ago I got the privilege of picking up this massive 3-litre diesel Jeep Grand Cherokee, and obviously what better place to film an off-road, a 4x4 off-road. I don't even know where to start this car. I've literally driven it 5 minutes to its location. It's a very expensive car. It's a very big car for little me to drive. I am so nervous and scared to drive this thing. I don't want to pay the huge excess if I damage it. Yeah, so let's try and make a start somewhere. So this is a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Summit. She has a 3-litre multi-jet diesel engine producing 250 horsepower. That ain't bad for a big old American beast. Exterior wise guys, she's finished in a granite crystal metallic clear coat. So it's basically, in normal common terms, metallic grey, right? It has the 20-inch grey alloys. Yeah, big old brakes on her as well. Really liking this colour. What I like about obviously the Jeeps, and why I take out the Jeep Cherokee out of all the other Jeeps they had on offer, just like the boxer shape really. I just like the huge boxiness. She's just massive. Take you around to the rear, so you've got the light clusters sweeping around onto her big fat booty. Got a little roof spoiler on there guys. Yeah, she's nice. 4x4 Summit Grand Cherokee badge. Yeah, this rear angle is, yeah, lush. She has the roof bars as well, whether you need them or not, but still a good look to add to the exterior of this massive Cherokee. Around the front end we've got obviously the iconic Jeep grille. Again, love this front end. Got the smaller front LED lights. Pure laziness. So yeah, we've got the electronic opening boot. Excuse my camera equipment. A massive boot, and yeah, the panoramic roof adds so much light to the interior. This is actually quite a nice angle. The boot while we're here. Obviously it's massive. You've got your parcel shelf, speakers in the back, charging points, little hanging bits. Jeep carpet. This alone is probably quite expensive just for this one bit. Let's see what this does. Oh, a rare spare wheel. That is a rarity in new cars these days. A little cubby hole here, but even the carpet in the back so nice and soft. Then to close it, push the button. Let's do it now. It beeps, just to let you know it's coming down so it doesn't chop your head off and behead you. Nice. So let's start with the interior and what my little green eyes can see so far. Lucky for little me, this has electric adjusting seats, forward, back, up, down. I think it's got a few memory positions as well for 2 drivers. So obviously my seat is all the way forward because I'm only little. Ha ha ha. There's plenty of extras, and this is top of the range Jeep, I'm told. So what it does come with is Summit pack, I believe. Inside, this should come with black leather as standard, but this has an extra interior pack which features of the sky grey Laguna leather wrapped interior with indigo piping and accent stitching. Now the leather in here is stunning. You've got the quilted leather on the door cards, the quilted leather on the side bolts of the seats. The seats are super comfy. You've got heated seats in the front, heated seats in the back to keep the children happy or your rear passengers happy. Tech is second to none. I'm not even going to be able to tell you all the tech this car has on it. So this car is an automatic, which is thumbs up from me. And obviously most of these big cars are automatic, especially Jeep. Obviously they're mainly an American branded car. Most of the Americans like their automatics. When I picked her up, put it into sports mode for me, I sort of forgot it was in sports mode, pulled away from the roundabout. I was like, oops, that was me. So she does go. Like I said, I've only driven her 5 minutes down the road. I'm a little bit scared, but we'll see what she can do on the road in a bit. I mean, look at this interior, guys. We have the wood dash on the doors. It sweeps around onto the dash. We have the Harman Kardon sound system. This white is stunning. We've got the two-tone with obviously the dash. Your big central infotainment touchscreen. Also features Uconnect. Obviously Jeep, Alpha, Fiat, the same sort of brand. So obviously I've got Uconnect on my ear bath anyway, so I'm fine with that. This also is the newer system, so it does feature the Apple CarPlay. Down here we have obviously all your settings. Sport mode, very important to me in the bath. Maybe not so in this car, it's more of a cruiser I think. Obviously you've got the start stop, eco mode. Lots of different features on the car. So it's got the self park. I don't think I'll be trying that. I don't want to crash it. Obviously parking sensors, lane departure warning. It's nice that you got the screen and all the dials, because some of these cars nowadays are just sticking everything on the screen, including the heater settings, but we've still got those down here. So let me go on to the centre console. So you've got a little nice soft bit in there, and you also got two blue USBs for your Apple CarPlay, a cigarette lighter and an aux by the looks of things. Going down, this is all really nice material. Two cup holders, and then obviously you've got the automatic knob. You know, I like talking about my knobs. And down here we have all your driving modes. So it's got air suspension, so when it's automatically cruising on the motorway, it will automatically lower the car just for cruising mode, I suppose. Obviously you've got the up, the down, hill descent, the four-wheel drive, low range, different driving modes. So we got snow, sand, auto, mud, rock. Obviously we're in the auto at the moment, but it's good that you've got obviously all the different settings for different environments, shall I say. Top here is something that I absolutely love. She has a panoramic roof. Yes, so we are talking now, guys. So you can vent it, which just pops it up, and then you can bring it all the way back. We'll definitely do that later on. I don't quite know, or maybe you can open the boot from here. It's got electric boot opening and closing, got the interior lights. Can I just say, guys, this roof lining is the best roof line I've ever seen. It's like flipping Alcantara. It's so soft. But yeah, you can imagine this getting easily stained if it got into the wrong hands, or kids or dogs or whatever. So we even have wood on the top end of the steering wheel here. Obviously a full leather steering wheel, the big Jeep badge in the middle. Obviously you've got your voice commands and different sort of, you've got lots of different buttons for lots of different things. So I'm not going to pretend I know what they mean. Flappy paddles poking out there. We have one lever for everything, indicators, your wipers. Oh, and I've just spotted the lights down there. Again, this wood is just beautiful. She's fully keyless, so if I just put the start button, hopefully she won't turn on fully. So we have the little start up on the screen. This is such a nice big clear screen, by the way. What a nice earth that comes up. And then this is your dials. So we have two sort of traditional dials. I don't think the other two are, but yeah, this middle bit's digital. Flick through, I think it was one of these actually. Oh yeah, so you can flick through all different settings on there. And then when you put it in the sport mode, it changes the little screen. So obviously you've got your fuel, what gear you're in, obviously your speedo. Still has a rev counter even though it's auto. So yeah, a real nice easy screen to obviously read while you're driving. Only 1,400 miles as well. Just going to show you, obviously this is a brochure on this particular car. So it's worth about £62,000 and it's got over 5 grand's worth of options. So the car even came with an Apple cable. She's plugged in into one of the two USB sticks. Look how nice Apple CarPlay looks on this. So I've just clicked on apps and look what I've just found. I've got all the wow, off-road pages, whatever that is. Oh my goodness, nav, audio settings. So you guys now join me in the Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit Edition. So I think we're going to head to New Forest and do some driving and some filming there, where a bigger open place where I feel more comfortable to drive this thing and film it, so that would help. It's now fully open, the sun is shining in as we're just about to leave the forest. Sat in this very expensive car. I just want to say a massive thanks to the person that helped me get here today. You know who you are, that one contact that's landed me in this massive Jeep, and yeah, the privilege to film it and post it on my small automotive YouTube channel. I'm very, very thankful. I'm very grateful. 25 is good because it's now given me that age where I can officially go out and drive stuff all by myself. And yeah, I am so grateful, as I get a bit teary here. But yeah, thanks to the Westover group, Westover Jeep, thank you very much. So first impressions, being in the massive Cherokee, if you know you're in something big. It feels so high up. I'm really scared to drive it. But yeah, she is just massive. You feel like if you had an accident you'd be mega safe. Yeah, this is nothing like I've ever driven before. Going from my little tiny hot hatch bath to a massive Jeep, you definitely realise it. The only thing I can compare this to from my own experience is the Alfa Romeo Stelvio. That felt more sort of, this feels massive, chunky. The Stelvio didn't feel as sort of big to drive. Obviously, yeah, it's more of a rugged sort of massive car, but at the same time, although you know you're driving a big Jeep, it feels so refined, it's so quiet. The diesel engine's really quiet. It's also got the start stop as well, which I've got on at the moment. Yeah, she's just lush. The seats are comfy, there's so many different seating modes. It's got electronic steering wheel, so you can move it up and down. Steering wheel adjustment, shall I say. Yeah, the screen's nice and easy to use. Real clear screen, clearer than the one in my bath. It is just such a nice, quiet, luxury place to be. This would be such a nice cruiser for up and down the motorway. Yeah, she is worth a lot of money, this car, so I am super nervous which way we're going to get out of these little busy roads and get out onto the open New Forest roads to yeah, hopefully give her a bit more of a better drive and give you a bit more of my opinion on this massive Jeep Cherokee Summit Edition. The sales manager gave me permission to obviously take this car out. I said to him, look, what's the turnaround of one of these cars? If you want a factory spec one, does it take, you know, a couple of months for it to come through? He said usually there's a waiting, like build wait of 14 months, because obviously these are mass produced in left-hand drive cars, so all of a sudden when some right-hand drive car configurations come through, they have to stop the factory, change all the equipment over to right-hand drive. So you basically, if you want a right-hand drive car, you have to sort of order it at the right time when they're going to produce right-hand drive cars, otherwise you've got a hell of a long wait. Which, yeah, does make sense. Obviously these are mainly left-hand drive cars, so yeah, there's quite a lot that goes into building a right-hand drive English version of this car. Right, so we are now in the heart of the New Forest. Done a little bit of off-roading in the Cherokee. I say a bit of off-roading, she's been on a few gravel car parks. Handling in this is something else, because that makes such loud noise when the auto locks come over the doors. It's obviously it's an off-roader, but yeah, you feel it when you go over bumps because you're gonna, but it just handles every single bump just with ease, and also it helps with the massive tyres and the massive 28 wheels on the car. But yeah, she's lovely. Turning circle, actually, she's a bit of a beast. I've been making sure I deliberately swing wide, especially when I go to the left. But turning circle is actually better than I thought, and I will show you that in a second. Just filming from the outside as well, but this turning circle for a big car is so good. People in the car park and going like, what's this girl doing? I'm doing donuts in a Cherokee, boy. Sweet. But yeah, full lock is just a piece of cake in this car. Yeah, nice chunky steering wheel to wrap your hands around. The sound system, the sales manager said it's banging. It literally is. I haven't tampered with the bass or anything, but she is bassy. When I was putting the GoPro on the outside of the car, you just hear the music, the bass shaking through the car. I was like, yeah. Turning 25, it's it's looking good so far. It's my first car I've driven on my own, obviously since being 25 in July. So yeah, onwards and upwards now. And I don't want to be your typical car reviewer and give you the specs and the breakdown, because anyone can do that. This is just my opinion on a very expensive Jeep Cherokee top of the range car. The horses down this bit, sport mode on, car goes on auto stop shine. If I turn it off, like now, we're just going to do just a quick whatever, 0 to 60, whatever, let's go. Oh, sugar. That would do 40 miles per hour, trust me it was, because these roads are narrow and I'm not damaging this car. It took a while, probably because I didn't have my foot flat on the accelerator, but she just pushed you back in the seat. I mean, 250 horsepower for this big beast, you're not going to feel it just like that, and obviously it's not just going to be quick and nimble like obviously a sports car or what hatch is, but yeah, that was pretty cool actually. So guys, I suppose it's about time I give the Jeep Grand Cherokee back to Westover Jeep, and a massive thank you for letting me drive this car and letting this be the first car that I drive all by my little self while I'm 25. Now I'm 25, here we go, let's do some more car reviews. I've got another one lined up next weekend, hopefully, fingers crossed. I can't believe I've driven a £62,000 top of the range American beast, which is the Jeep Grand Cherokee. I am so lucky and so very, very privileged. Thank you guys. What do I think of the car? I love it. My parents love it. It rides like it's on air. That's because it kind of is. It is huge to drive. It looks flipping amazing. It's a beast. I can't get enough of the automatic opening and closing boot. Love that, and you can pop it open from the inside. That's really cool. Nice little gadget, and the sound system is banging. The seats are the styling, and they're so plush to sit in, and yeah, it's just an all-round good car. And obviously I haven't driven this properly off-road. I've only got it for a few hours, but I bet, and I was told that it's pretty good off-road as well. Would I have this? Yes. What would I prefer, a Range Rover or this? Well, I've never driven a Range Rover, but this is £62,000 and it's top of the range car. I bet an entry-level Range Rover probably starts with £62,000. So you can get all this probably for a budget Range Rover spec and price. And yeah, I'd rather have this over Range Rover. Why? Range Rovers are so common. Why do I like this? I just like the squareness of it, the huge front end. It's American, it's like a 3-litre diesel. This is awesome. And yeah, why not have a Jeep? It's different compared to your common Range Rover, is what I'm basically trying to say. I'm also pleased to say the car is still in one piece. She's going back as she left. Even though it took me a bit of getting used to and a bit of confidence driving the big car, she's still intact, thank God. And I would say touch wood and run in and touch the wood dash, but that's just silly. And what a day, and roll on some more of these car reviews. Now I'm going to take photos of all the spec that this particular car came with. It's too much to go into, and I've only had the car for a couple of hours to know every single thing about the car. That's why I haven't really spoken to you about the technical stuff side of things, because I've just wanted to give you my point of view of having a big car like this for the first time and driving a Jeep for the first time. I've never driven a Jeep, that's pretty cool. Make sure you follow me on Instagram for plenty of photos I've taken of the beast today. Please subscribe for more car reviews on different kinds of cars, as well as obviously filming my own cars, the Abarth, VWs, the Audis we have at home, and just trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. So please help me out, help a little girl out here. And yeah, what a day it's been. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the Jeep. Would you have one of these over your common typical Range Rover? And yeah, let me know what you think of the car by leaving this video a big fat loving like. And share this video as well, because that would help me get some more subs, because it's all about me at the end of the day. Cool, I'm going to take this thing back, and I might just do a quick video of the showroom while I'm there. Yeah, I'm very appreciative of having this car today. Thanks guys, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in another one. Bye! in a Jeep Cherokee, boy. Right guys, so we've just arrived back at Westover Jeep. I've still got the Cherokee keys in my pocket. I don't quite want to let go of her yet because I'm waiting for Dale to pick me up and I'm leaving all the camera gear in the boot. So I'm just going to show you around their cool showroom here that I've never been to before until I picked up the Cherokee this morning. So Alfa Romeo used to be at Westover Sports Cars where I bought my bar from, but now Alfa have gone into the Jeep dealership. So we've got some of the Quadrifoglio Stelvio. Well, I'm looking at one right now. I should show you around the dealership. So here we have a Stelvio. I have previously driven one of these and videoed it. That was quite a while back. That was my first proper car review, but because I wasn't old enough to drive it on my own, I had done my dad with me, but he didn't mind. Then next to it, standard Quadrifoglio. Wow, I haven't really seen one of these in the flesh. I like these anyway, but I mean, got the bonnet vents. Oh, this is nice. £58,000 and it can be yours. Links to this dealership in the video below, so if you do see something you like, click on the link and give them a call. Oh, a black Stelvio Quadrifoglio looks even better. Oh yeah, I think black might be the colour actually. Normal Stelvio, and then we've got some more. I've got quite a lot of Stelvios here. Black with red leather. I'm not too big of a fan on the blue personally. And then we come across the Giulia Quadrifoglio. £47,000 just arrived. Got all the carbon lip there. You can't really see it because my stupid shadow's in the way. Some of the Jeep Renegades out front. Really liking this blue. What makes this one? I'm not too... A Jeep Compass. Okay, Compass. This must be the old Wrangler. Very nice bright red actually. That's a very nice bright red. I like that. Look at this. What the Jeeps are built for. Let's just have a look under here, shall we? Wow. So that is obviously brand spanking new. Look what I've stumbled across in our own little dedicated corner. We have the Jeep Grand Cherokee Supercharged Trackhawk. Here we go. £90,000 on the road. 6.2 supercharged Hemi V8, 710 horsepower. That would do. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at those massive bonnet scoops as well. Big old yellow Brembos as well, wow. This time we have a fully leather steering wheel like the one I've just driven in. Same dials by looks of things. Again, we've got the Trackhawk logo in the bottom. This black leather is just as nice. You've got supercharged on the door sill as well, so when you come into your supercharged Cherokee, you're reminded of all the horses it has lying underneath the front hood. She's got 4 huge pipes at the back as well in gloss black. Oh, this rear end. Right.